Hey everyone, Eezore here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Gems of War. Now this is a free game for Xbox One, for PS4, PC, and there's a phone app, and I do believe all of those are free. I typically play on the Xbox One version, and that's the one I'm going to be reviewing today. So let's just get right into it. First things first, it's a match 3 game, so if that's not your forte, I would suggest passing on the game right off the bat. It is really ingenious. You can match the colors to power up your troops and then use their abilities. There is a lot of strategy involved, but ultimately it's a skill versus luck kind of game, so the more skill you have, the more you power up your troops, the less luck you need in order to win, so it's kind of nice. It has a guild aspect, which you can play with other people, which is really fun. You can basically donate money and get a whole bunch of free loot for it. Everybody can kind of help each other out with that. There are guild wars, but they're kind of uneventful. All you do is just fight 5 battles a day, 6 days a week, and that's all you really do for a guild war. Kind of uninspiring, but it's there. Next up, you can play against other people. You take your deck of 4 troops, based on whatever you want to make out of them, and you attack someone else's defense teams. It is kind of cool. You don't actually control them themselves. The AI controls it, and you can kind of set the parameters, which is really nifty. I really enjoy that. I do like the fact that you don't have to be online in order to play against people. I don't mind playing against other people per se. I hate bad manners in games, and luckily that the AI controlling it kind of takes away the bad manners. So there are a whole bunch of different chests you can get. There's a couple of different currencies: gold, souls, glory, gems. It is a free-to-play game, so the premium money that you buy is the gems. Really, there's no point in spending money on the game unless you're just starting out and you really enjoy match 3s. Then I would suggest just buying some sort of starter pack and just get it going. But ultimately, gold and souls you get in overabundance, and you need so many millions of each that there's no point in spending some gems or some money on getting that to start. There's a lot of support for the game. Every single week there's a new event and new cards that come out. There's also a little event that you can do based on what's coming out. So, for example, right now the event is if you play the treasure maps, which is a mini game, and get so many turns in, you get points towards the overall event, and you get rewards from that. Usually it's like beating certain types of troops with certain summoning so many things, or finding so many stuff, or doing so many battles, but the treasure map ones are actually pretty fun, so it is really nice to see that the game developer spends a lot of time kind of getting this stuff out. There are a couple of things to distract you from the game, so you can do like a couple of mini games. There's a treasure map, which lets you get a whole bunch of rewards, which is really nice. There's an arena, which is just basically pick full random guys and try to get as far as you can in it. You can go up to 8 battles in one. The new one that just came out actually is the Soul Forge, which is where you're able to kind of create your own weapons and creatures. There's some randomness to it, and it takes a while to get up there, but it'll seem like once you get up there, it'll be pretty good to do overall. The dungeon just kind of gives you the materials for the Soul Forge, so I will say this: the more and more you play, the more and more you see the same stuff. Ultimately, everybody uses the same couple of cards just over and over because it's such a good, it works so well together that you can't not use them if you want to survive. It is kind of a downside, but that's kind of how it goes with these games. It's just part of the meta environment that, hey, this is what everybody uses because it's the best thing now, and when a new card comes out that breaks it, then that's the new one that's in the meta, so it does kind of suck that you don't have more control over what cards you get. It's completely luck. Like, there's a lot of cards that I don't have, and I've been playing the game for 2 years just because of rarity, and I get a lot of chests every single week, so it's kind of frustrating on that end. Yeah, overall, if you enjoy match 3 games, I think you'd enjoy this one. It does kind of take a little bit of getting used to in order to figure out how to play everything, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. There's enough mini games, there's dailies, there's enough stuff going on that you can play for 15 minutes every day, or you can spend 2 hours in it every day. But so I would recommend it for other people to play. I'd say try it out, and at the price of free, you really can't complain about it, so give it a try. If this looks like a game you'd like to check out, I do have a beginning guide on how to play it, just to kind of start out what you should try going for, what the best advice is. Explains a few more things in details. Put a card at the top of the screen, just check those out. Be a couple of them. That's about all I got for the review, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what I did right, what I did wrong, all that kind of stuff. Any kind of constructive criticism helps. I got my schedule in the description box below, so if you want to check that out, that's about how often I do upload. I am pretty consistent. The timing's a little off usually, just because I am trying to at least get it up on those days. So if you like what you saw, consider subscribing. I would always appreciate that. And thanks everyone for watching. I've been Eezore, and have a good one.